Okay, good morning everyone. Once again, we are continuing with the topic linear equation. Let me explain the meaning of each of the term. Linear means an equation in which the highest power of the variable is 1. If I am writing x plus 3 equal to 7, this is linear equation in one variable. X plus 3 equal to 7 suppose I have written. I am using only one variable x, which is having the highest power of the variable 1. Here we will learn linear equation in two variables. Two variables has to be chosen, and both these x and y should have the power 1. Power of x should be 1, power of y should be 1. Then it is said to be linear equation in two variables. Now for linear, the highest power should be 1. For an equation, there should be an equal to sign. For an equation, there should be an equal to sign. And the two variables which you have chosen over here are x and y. Therefore, linear equation in two variable means an equation in which the highest power of the variable is 1 and it consists of two variables. This is linear because power of x as well as y is 1. Equation because there is an equal to sign. And the variables which you have chosen over here are x and y. In linear equation in two variable, solution of an equation means the value of the variable for which the LHS and RHS of an equation are equal. Suppose I am writing x plus 3 equal to 5. This is an equation having one variable x, highest power of the variable is 1. Therefore it is linear. Equal to sign, because of that it is said to be an equation. And here I have used only one variable x. Then the solution of it is the value of x for which LHS and RHS both are equal. If you are putting the value of x equal to 1, LHS we got as 4 and RHS we got 5. They are not equal. But if I am taking x equal to 2, LHS we got 5, RHS also we got 5. Both LHS and RHS are equal if you are putting x equal to 2. Therefore, linear equation in one variable has exactly one solution. Whereas, linear equation in two variable is having infinite solution. I'm writing x plus y equal to 5. X plus y equal to 5. This is linear because the highest power of the variable is 1. Equation because equal to sign is there and the two variables which are chosen over here are x and y. The solution of this equation is, it depends on what the value of x we are taking. Suppose we are taking the value of x equal to 1, value of y we used to get as 4. If I am taking 2, then we are getting 3. If I am taking 3, then we are getting 2 and so on. Therefore, linear equation in two variable has infinite solution. Linear equation in two variable has infinite solution. Okay. Now we'll continue. We'll continue. Linear equation in two variable has infinite solution. The solution of linear equation in two variable, there are different methods. Different methods to solve linear equation in two variables. The first is graphical method. Second is elimination method. Third is substitution method. And fourth is cross multiplication method. Now these are the four different methods to solve linear equation in two variables. Now already we have done graphical method. Sir has already taught graphical method. Therefore, we have to concentrate on the other two methods, other three methods. Two methods this time we got in the syllabus, but the fourth one is not in the syllabus. Okay. Now, what actually you have to do to solve the linear equation in two variables? By elimination method. Linear equation in two variable by elimination method. Suppose I am writing 3x plus 2y equal to 5 and 2x plus 5y equal to 7. These are the two equations we are trying to solve it by elimination method. To use the elimination method, we see the coefficient of y. If you want to eliminate y, see the coefficient of y. They are different. One is having 2 as the coefficient, one is having 5 as the coefficient. What you do? Here to multiply here 5 and here to multiply here 2. Just opposite. If 5 is given in the second equation, the coefficient of y is 5, then you have to multiply 5 over there. And if 2 is given over here, then 2 has to be multiplied over here. Multiply equation 1 by 5 and equation 2 by 2. These are the two changes we have to do. We have to multiply the whole equation by 5, whole equation by 2. Depending on the coefficient, just opposite coefficient here later. 5 is given over here, we use to multiply 5. 2 is given over here, then we use to multiply 2 over here. These two changes we have to do. After doing this, if you are multiplying 5 into 3, 15x plus 5 into 2, 10y equal to 5, 5 are 25. If you multiply the first equation by 5, the new equation we got 15x plus 10y equal to 25. And when you multiply 2, 2 2s are 4x plus 2 5s are 10y equal to 2 7s are 14. After making the coefficient same, we see their sign. If the sign is same, then we have to subtract. And if the sign is not same, then we have to add. In this case, we are subtracting. Because the sign of this 10 is same. 10 by we got, therefore we are subtracting it. Right, we are subtracting, the sign will be changed. This will change into minus. Earlier it was plus, the new sign you will get as minus. Whenever we used to subtract, we have to change the sign. If it is plus, then you have to take minus, and if it is minus, then you have to take plus. Just opposite sign. Plus has changed into minus, plus has changed into minus, plus has changed into minus. After that, we eliminate it, cancel it. Since both of them are having different sign, they can be cancelled. Therefore, 10 by and minus 10 by we have cancelled. Here we got 15x, here we got 4x, and here the sign is given minus. 15x minus 4x. If two values are having different sign, then we have to subtract. And we have to put the sign of the greater value. This thing you have to keep in your mind whenever you add or subtract, two values are having same sign, then it has to be added. And if two values are having different sign, then it has to be subtracted. And accordingly put the sign of the greater value. Now 15x minus 4x is 11x. 25 minus 14 is again 11. This is cancelled. 11x equal to 11 we got. That's x equal to 11 upon 11, and that becomes 1. 11x equal to 11 we got. Therefore x equal to 1. Now we have to put the value of x equal to 1 in any of the equations. We got 4 equations. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. Out of these 4, any of the equation has to be chosen, and there you have to put the value of x. Suppose we are putting value of x in first one. First one is 3x plus 2y equal to 5. And we are putting the value of x equal to 1. Because the value of x we got as 1. 3 into 1 plus 2 into y equal to 5. 3 plus 2y equal to 5. 2y equal to 5 minus 3. 2y equal to 2 and y equal to 1. The value of y we got as 1. X we got 1, y equal to 1. This is the method which is known as elimination method. To find out the value of x and y, first we try to eliminate either x or y. And if one of the value is eliminated, cancelled, removed, we have cancelled y. Easily we can find out the value of the other variable x. X we got 1 here. We have substituted the value of x equal to 1 to find out the value of y. Expecting that you understood this, we'll do certain other questions of the same type. The method is same, elimination method. Here practice the question maximum. Suppose I am writing 5x minus 4y equal to 9 and 3x minus 6y equal to 9. The two equations we have already got. Procedure is same. We multiply the coefficient of second equation in the first one and first equation in the second one. 6 is given over here. We don't see the sign just now. Don't bother about the sign. Sign we'll see later on. According to the situation, we will either add or we will subtract. Now, here the coefficient is 6 and here the coefficient is 4. Therefore, we multiply this equation by 6 and this equation by 4. 6 is given as the coefficient of y, therefore 6 we have multiplied in first equation. 4 is given as the coefficient of y, therefore 4 we have multiplied over here. After this, if it is possible to cancel by some number, we cancel it. If 6 and 4 are possible to cancel by some number, we can cancel it. It will be easy. In some cases, when the numbers are too long, suppose you got 36, 24, it will be very difficult for you to multiply with 36 as well as 24. Therefore, to avoid that, if it is possible to cancel by some number, we use to cancel this. 6 and 4 both are divisible by 2. Therefore, we will cancel both these numbers by 2. 2 3s are and 2 2s are. We multiply the first equation by 3 and second equation by 2. First equation by 3 and second equation by 2. When you multiply the whole equation by 3, this changes into 3 5s are 15x minus 3 4s are 12y equal to 3 9s are 27. When you multiply 3 with 5, 3 5s are 15, 3 4s are 12, and 3 9s are 27. Same way, when you multiply with 2, you are going to get 6x minus 12y equal to 18. 2 3s are 6, 2 6s are 12, and 2 9s are 18. Now we have to change the sign of each of the value because the coefficient which you have made same 12 and 12, they are having same sign. And to eliminate that, we require different sign. Therefore, what are you going to do? We are going to subtract. If you are subtracting, this will become minus. This opposite sign will take. If it is plus, then you will write minus. If you are getting minus, then you will write plus. If you got plus, then you got minus. Just opposite signs. Second equation's sign of each of the coefficients will be changed because we are subtracting it. And why we are subtracting? Because 12 and 12y both are having same sign. To make it different, we have subtracted it and made it minus and minus. This is cancelled. 15x minus 6x is 9x. Equal to 27 minus 18 is 9. So x equal to 9 upon 9. Cancelled. X equal to 1. Procedure is same. Only thing is this time we have subtracted it instead of adding. Why we have subtracted? Because the sign were same. To make the sign different, we have subtracted and changed the sign. Minus and minus we got. After this, we substitute this value of x in any of the equations. Suppose we are putting in the first equation. 5x minus 4y equal to 9. This is the first equation and we try to substitute the value of x here. Value of x we got as 1. We put 1 minus 4 into y equal to 9. Or 5 minus 4y equal to 9. Minus 4y equal to 9 minus 5. Minus 4y equal to 4. Or y equal to 4 upon minus 4, which is equal to minus 1. That is the value of y. Therefore, the values of x and y, we got 1 and minus 1. Same way, we can find out the solution of some other linear equation in two variables depending on the sign of the coefficient of y, whether we have to add or subtract. Here we have subtracted because the sign were same. In case if the sign is different, then we just add it. Expecting that this question is also you have understood. Now we'll take one more example, another pair of equations, and we try to solve it so that this elimination method from my side I can consider as completed. Next step we'll take some other method. Suppose I have taken 2x plus 3y equal to 7. 2x plus 3y equal to 7. And the second I am taking 5x minus 2y equal to 8. The two equations are to be solved using elimination method. Procedure is exactly the same. This is the first equation, this is the second equation. Coefficient we got here 2. We don't have to bother about the sign. Therefore, we have to change that x minus 2y equal to 8. we have to do? We multiply this equation by 2 and we multiply this equation by 3. Just opposite sign. Here we are taking 2, here we are taking 3. Multiply equation 1 by 2 and equation 2 by 3. When you multiply this equation, we got 4x plus 6y equal to 14 and 15x minus 6y equal to 24. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, and 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, and 3 8s are 24. Which we want to eliminate their sign, we got different, but the coefficient we got as same. Therefore, we add it. And if we are adding it, these two are cancelled. 4x plus 15x, we got 19x equal to 38. Therefore, x equal to 38 upon 19. 38 upon Anubhav and Vishwas. X equal to 2. We put the value of x equal to 2 and we will put the value of x equal to 2. Put value of x in first equation. 2x plus 3y equal to 7. We will put the values 2 into 2 plus 3y equal to 7. 4 plus 3y equal to 7. 3y equal to 7 minus 4. 3y equal to 3 and y equal to 1. In this way, we can find out the values of x and y. Expecting that you understood the topic, next time we will continue. I have to take the screenshot of your name so that the attendance can be given. We will continue.